So the question I'm answering today in this video is, how long should I bulk for? I get this question asked a lot, and to be honest with you, there's no straight number for this answer. It actually depends on what you're going for, what your goal is, and what kind of bulk are you doing. There's two different type of bulks. There's clean bulk and dirty bulk. Now, remember, I'm against dirty bulk, of course, because that just puts unnecessary fat on your body. You know, over time, you're just gonna gain pounds, and most of that is gonna be fat because it's just junk food. It's a bunch of junk food. Yes, you'll be able to put more weight up in the gym. You are going to get stronger. You're going to feel more full. You're going to feel bigger, and you are going to get bigger, and you are going to feel like a power lifter. Because of all those carbs and all those extra calories in your system, you are going to put up extra weight. You're going to feel strong. You're going to feel like the Hulk at the gym, right? But so obviously you're going to increase some muscle because of that. But you don't want to stick with that long term, of course. You want that short term, because if you even go for that method, you are putting on muscle mass, but you're also putting on fat, and no one wants to look out of shape. You know, the goal is to look good and feel healthy and look healthy. So dirty bulk I'm against. I'm for the clean bulk, where you put in extra calories. You add these 2 to 3 extra meals that you're not normal, that they're not normal to your specific diet plan. You know, say you eat 3 meals a day, and then you go for 5 or 6 now. That's gonna be those extra calories is going to definitely put on some size, and it's going to be good size because it's all from healthy foods. It's from healthy nutrients. You're getting the vitamins and minerals that your body needs still, and you're doing it through these extra healthy calories, not dirty calories. And I'm all for that. But also at the same time, remember, in the long term, you don't want to be constantly bulking. You want to find your calorie intake that is best for you in order to stay at a healthy body weight. But at the same time, if your goal is to increase muscle mass, or your goal is to lose body fat, you have to look at these bulking phases in a whole different perspective. You can't be looking at it like, oh, I'm going to do this for 5, 6, 7 months straight. No. First off, you can bulk once every year. You can bulk once every year. I don't see anything wrong with it, as long as you do a healthy, clean bulk. You don't do the dirty bulk. I've done dirty bulk before, but that was when I was younger. I was able to burn off the calories at a much better extent than other people could. My metabolism was very fast, so I could burn those off. I could literally play basketball for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, go eat a calzone, just digest it, just rest for a little bit, and then go play again. And it's almost like I didn't even put those in me. I'm just burning those off like it's nothing. And on top of that, it's like my calorie intake wasn't the same either. You know, it all depends on how much calories you're actually putting in your system daily. So what I'm trying to say is that, you know, if you want a dirty bulk, you can dirty bulk, but like, make sure that you don't do it. You have to make sure it's really, really short period of time, because I'm honestly against that. So if you do that, I think that you should do it first off when you're much younger age, where your metabolism is really, really fast. You should do this at a young age. Like, I'm talking like high school and like entering like first year college, like that age, you know, high school and first year college. And of course, you got to be staying active constantly in order to do this dirty bulk. And you can't be doing this dirty bulk long term. You got to make sure it's really, really short, especially compared to compared to anything else that you do. You know, you exercise 6 days a week, you know, but then you're dirty bulking. But as long as you dirty bulk for like, maybe I'll say a full month of dirty bulking, you're fine. You'll be okay. But if you go 3-4 months straight of dirty bulking, that's really, really bad. That's really, really bad for your system, and I do not suggest that at all. But if you want a clean bulk, you can have a longer period of time on that one. You dirty bulk, you should be in high school or early stages of college where you're actually very active, you're playing a bunch of sports, and your metabolism is extremely fast. You could do like 1 month per year, 1 month out of the 12 months. But if you want a clean bulk, you can honestly, and I'm serious, you can honestly clean bulk for about 2 to 2.5 months straight of clean bulking, where you're putting extra calories in your system, but it's healthy, and no cheat days, no cheat meals. And you can bulk that way, 2 to 2.5 months. But then you go right back to either cutting, or you go back to, well, you should obviously, try to lose some sort of weight at that period. But if you honestly did such a good job where it comes to the consistent workouts, where you don't think you really gain much fat from that bulk, even if you put extra calories in, you didn't gain any more, or you didn't do any slip-ups, you can honestly find a maintenance phase right after that bulk. But if you feel like, oh man, I slipped up a few times, there was been 2-3 days straight where I was eating bad here and there, and I messed up, and some days I went way overboard with the calories, like crazy amount of calories, and you feel like, you look in the mirror and you're like, I feel like I'm on a cut a little bit. You could honestly lose some weight, some of the fat that you put on during that bulk, and then you can go into the maintenance. So it's either you can go right to the maintenance, depending on how you feel and how you look, or you can go right into a cut, It depends on how you feel or look at that. But what I'm trying to get at here is, when you bulk, I don't think that dirty bulking is a necessary thing. You should. I really don't think it's okay. I think even when you're younger, you should honestly, I know you want to have fun with it. The bulk season's fun, so you want to get ice cream and cookies and want to put on all this weight, but what it does to the inside of your body is just not good, and then long term it's not good. And I know, I get it, you're like thinking, oh, I'm young, I could do it, my metabolism's fast. Of course you can do it, of course you can, but it's not going to put positives on the weight training. The only positives going to get is for your increase of strength. Your strength's going to go up, and your numbers are going to go up, and you're going to build some muscle mass. So those are positives. You think positives, right? But when you look in the mirror, you'd be like, oh crap, I got a belly. Well, yeah, because you're bulking, and you're dirty bulking. You're eating like junk. So I say that if you bulk, go for the clean, and when you clean bulk, that's not even a long period of time. So when you want time limits on these, the biggest thing I can tell you, the best thing I can tell you is 2 to 2.5 months of clean bulking, and then go into a maintenance or cut right after that. And that's it, per year. Out of those 12 months. Because most of the year you want to be eating good. You don't want to be eating like it's Thanksgiving, or you don't want to be eating like it's Christmas every day. Like it's your birthday every day. Not every day is a celebration. You shouldn't be celebrating every single day like you want to force feed yourself with these treats. It's just not how it is, and that's just not how it should be. You should make these events special, these birthdays, these Thanksgivings, these Christmas, all these celebrations, these family events, all these 4th of July, all these fun Memorial Day, all these fun events where you're hanging out with friends and family. You want to be able to have a hot dog. You want to be able to have a cheeseburger. You can, and you deserve it if you get yourself to a point where you actually deserve that, where you actually can afford to eat one of those because you are in great shape and you worked hard for it and you earned it. So, but that's what I got to say about that, and let's stay active and get kinetic.